Ah, these things. We're gonna have a lot of fun with them. Also, this area in general. Let's get the teleport spell. It's gonna come in useful. Oh, whatever. And here is where I always forget which way to go first. I think it's this way. I think that was correct. Yeah, look at my timing. You can obviously try running jumps across these platforms, but... well, see, that's what happens if you get carried away and you just kinda try to jump across them somehow with speed or something. I would really love to do, or love to see someone do a speed run of this game. They're probably not gonna use an Xbox 360 controller for that. Okay, let's do this again. See, if you're ballsy, that's what you do. The problem is, if you start off, you know, just slightly misaligned. And I went the wrong way. Damn it. Oh yeah, if you start off just slightly misaligned, you're gonna miss one of the later jumps. And, well, see, this is still... well, we're gonna have to do that later. Again. Yeah, this is where you go first. And then you fall to your death. I hate that jump. I always mess it up. It's almost as if you really have to do it. I don't think you actually have to do it, but... jumping onto those weird handlebars is, finicky. Okay, I think you're gonna make it a running jump. Which is... okay, there we go. Nope, I don't wanna do that. Okay, now a whole circle. And that's what you do. I kind of stopped caring about ammo conservation at this point. Mainly because we now have a way to get infinite mana and health. Even though it's, you know, pretty slow, we can't do it in the middle of combat. Still there. So now we activated the grabber thingies. And this is where we teleport. Nah, that's not enough experience to get the next weapon level right away. I think there's gonna be some spell crystals. I mean, there's always gonna be more spell crystals. Doesn't look very comfortable get carried by these. Let's make sure we don't accidentally run into that again. We got the key card we need. Oh, it's here. I can't tell if I'm aligned or not. Okay. But, of course, we want to get that extra life. I mean, I just died twice. Can't have that. I really wish I could see the ground a little better here. Oops. And I missed my chance. Huh. I thought that they always, like, they lower once to let you down, and then they lower right away again, so that you can be picked up again, without it going back first. I guess they don't actually do that. No, they do that. Maybe they only do it if you're actually there? Maybe I'm just blind and they did it the entire time, and someone didn't see it. Mysteries. Whoa. Yeah, this D-pad is really not great. So now we can go to where the save point is. It's right there. As you can see, also a piece of the pearl container. Whoa. Nearly screwed it up at the end there. Yeah. That dude thought he was being clever, but for some reason you can't see him through the wall. I think it might be because he just hasn't spawned yet? I don't know. But he's mean, especially because usually what happens is you're gonna be running in here, he's gonna hit you, and you're going to slide into the save point. Luckily it doesn't force you to save, and it doesn't deactivate if you don't save, but you probably want to take that guy out before you do the saving. Oh, right, this dude. Now this thing here is really funny. If you jump down from up here, like if you fall down there into the hole, you die. But I think if you jump down from the ladder, you're fine, like from down here. But of course, like any sane person would just climb the ladder down, which is going to eliminate any risk of dying. So hey, we have a nice variation of the all-time favorite action-adventure or video game trope in general, maze. Also, alright, I have to press action button. Luckily, it tells us exactly where we need to go here. As you can see, there's two paths, though. The upper one... let me look at that again. Middle. Okay. Okay. The upper one is the actual one you need to take to continue on, as indicated by the arrow. But, why not take this one first? I mean, maybe there's something interesting down that road. Only problem is, it's gonna take a while. If you don't remember the path it showed on the little poster there, it's not that bad actually, because you can, most of the time, if you go into the, well, it's not the first person mode, but into the, like the look around mode, you can generally see whether grabbers will drop you off. And some of them are just clearly dropping you off in nothing, or like a little collapsing platform in the middle of nowhere. And I think you should be able to figure out from there which ones to take and which ones not to take. But hey, we got a new spell, I mean. It's the rocket spell, if I'm not mistaken. Let's... Oh. I catch a ride here, sorry. Yeah, missile actually. Right, rocket is a different one. Missile. Missile is pretty good too. Whoa. It's essentially a homing fireball. I'm not sure whether you can make the jump from that platform to the stable one. I think you might be able to, but you gotta be real quick about it. But yeah, see, like right here, you can clearly tell that hook is gonna bring you to that platform, which is stable, and it has some items on it. So even if you haven't looked at the note... Actually, does it have items on it? I thought I saw some ammo. Nope, I'm just kind of blind. But yeah, I see this hook right here. I wonder where that's gonna bring me. Well, I mean, we have the choice between that and a hook that just goes into... Oh no, you can actually kind of tell it's a single platform. So yeah, you're fine even if you don't look at the poster. There's a weapon upgrade there. You might just be a... Oh god. I just wanted to say, you might just be able to activate the teleport spell as you land on that, as you get dropped off on that platform. And so that way you can get the power up and not lose a life. Alternatively, obviously, if you just don't think the extra life is that important, you can just sacrifice one to get those power-ups, because you keep them even after you die. I'll have to do this again. No, please, pick me up, yes. Oh, why not? Oh. Yeah, this one is especially cheeky. It just drops you off right in view. Well, lost the extra life I gained right away. At least I got a new spell. Oh god, this place. Where I have to fight these things. Luckily they can't hit you as long as you're ducked, but... well, I mean they can, if they get too close. And there's also that turret back there that's kind of limiting your range of movement. Now imagine doing that without the green weapon. It's really not nice. I never knew they could hit you down here. Sorry. I have to do this. Now we're good to go. Well, running maybe a little low on ammo here. Since we can't go through that way yet. So let's explore this nice large room over here. It's almost like they don't want to fight us. This game is really not doing a very good job of not making us seem like a kind of hostile invader. I mean, you know, we're doing it to survive and all, I guess. Sadly, you cannot use spells while looking... Okay, maybe you can. Maybe you can't, though. I don't know whether the angle that you can get out of that maybe actually makes a difference. So that other dude there dropped the key card we need. But since I've been going around just kinda shooting at stuff with my little gun, well actually it's like a staff thingy. I mean, how silly of me that I would get the idea to do that. I think I really want all the ammo I can get. Oh, wait, let's get that. I'm not sure whether I like or dislike that weird, sudden, stop when the music, cycles back around. I think this is the wrong one. No, it's the right one. We made a crane turn. Don't really know for what purpose yet, but I mean... surely... it's gonna be part of some kind of platforming puzzle thing, right? You know how these games work. Also... another one of these things. Except not really. Picked up a rocket. No button on that one. Oh god. Just in case you're wondering, these machines, robots, stuff in here, they're really not very susceptible to fire damage. So the green weapon or any kind of lightning spell really is pretty much the best way you can deal with these. But sadly our lightning spell is not that good yet. I mean, it's level 2. So I need quite a bit of mana for this. I mean, actually, I guess it's probably the better way to do it, because ammo is always going to be useful. There's nothing you can replace that with. But once we get our mana spell upgraded further, we'll be able to just use spells as much as we want. Mines and grenades, by the way, as far as I know, also deal fire damage, so they're not gonna be very useful against these enemies either. And more gas. Just kinda start picking that up as we go along. We're nearly halfway there. I mean, still need that, that pearl container, but a secret area up here. Nothing, you know, no rocket, no weird button, just a room that looks like it's out of Silent Hill. But hey, some mana. Why would you say no to that? So that's the crane we activated. Oh. I thought there was another secret area up there to get to the crane, but... Oh wait, that one's this one. So yeah, we gotta turn these cranes now to make our way to that rotating one. But on the way, you know, why don't we just stop by that little cracked wall? Don't need this crane for that, so let's just get this one in position already. You wonder what these cranes were used for picking up stuff. It's not like you can really get things anywhere with them. Don't go very high either. The level design of this game is certainly very abstract. But I think that, you know, fits the overall atmosphere well enough. You are in a weird alien place after all. Hey, an earth spell. For a spell that we've already maxed out. Well, the healing spell. But if you're not solar and you don't start with the healing spells, then I guess this is useful for you. I wish I had remembered that. No, this jump is where things get fun. nice. I don't always make it the first try, and doing all the climbing again is pretty annoying. So now we should be in the, yes, the Bomberman room. We'll see why in a sec. We're essentially just making our way through all these crates. The ones with a skull on it explode, so we don't really... Okay, these rats are really annoying. You can only hit them with a jumping kick. I mean, you can also hit them with a weapon, but if you want to melee them, it has to be a jumping kick. Which is kind of counterintuitive, if you ask me. At least this is gonna get us some experience. And I mean, some of these boxes can also contain some useful stuff. I also actually really like the camera perspective here. I think this is the rocket spell, isn't it? Nope, it's an upgrade for the shield spell, which is better. The rocket spell actually kind of sucks. I just thought we're gonna get it soonish. Trying to impress you with my good knowledge of ODT level design, pickups and stuff, but sadly I'm not doing a good job of it, it seems. I remember this one though. That one's kind of useful. Not really been upgrading armor a lot. It's kind of useful, I guess. I guess it's either gonna be the first thing you upgrade with Solar or the last thing. I mean, he's pretty fragile, so you can kind of use that additional armor. But then again, you also want to have the spells and the weapon upgrades. And since with those, you know, you can just... Nope, out of ammo. You can preemptively destroy anything that might be able to damage you. I prefer going for the spell and weapon upgrades. Well, you could climb out there. But let's not. I really wish you could play with this camera angle on more places. I mean, I know the levels aren't really designed around it for the most part. They look a little weird, but I really like it. Reminds me a lot of Apocalypse for some reason. Even though that game also used all kinds of camera angles. Now we have a new spell again. The Antidote spell. The most useless spell in the game. Just like the Antidote is the most useless item in the game. There's no real reason to ever use it. So, coming up. Yeah, you want to be careful there. That extra life is very useful after all. And here comes the best area of the level. This one's a proper maze, you know. None of that rubber stuff, just a flat-out maze with flamethrowers on the walls, enemies, all the things you could wish for. So, I think we better save before we go in that.